Crown Cleveland and see our great service specials.
On to play the winner of the Walker Valley game coming up next here. And so right now 56-33, Whitehaven leads. Make that 59-33 after a three-pointer. So Whitehaven looks like, Greg, they'll move on to play the winner of the Walker Valley Farragut game, which we'll have next here on Mix 104.1.
Yeah, so coming into this game, 27-3. Won 14 of the last 15. Their only loss to Hamilton Heights, and I'm not sure if that even counts or not.
It's going to count by the looks of what we're seeing right here because that's the type of team they're going to be playing. So
yeah,
these are two very athletic teams, and it's man. It is something to see the length of these two teams. They're just incredible.
Especially Whitehaven. I mean, Stephen, they're sitting out there with what, about 6'8", 6'6", 6'4", and 6'1", as they're out here just long and lean. And they, as you see, they've dominated this Blackman team. And then Farragut coming in 24-11, 6-4 in their last 10. But of those. Those 4 losses, of the 11 losses, 4 of those are to Bearden, who I would say is one of the teams that's maybe expected to win this tournament.
Well, when you look at the regular season, yeah, that sometimes the
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, where you don't need the luck of the Irish to get all the cabbage for your trade-in. In fact, I'll give you up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book market value for any trade in any condition toward the purchase of any new Kia in our giant inventory. Plus, at Kia Cleveland, we'll spring you out of your old car, even if you owe $1,000 more than that Jinx Jalopy is worth. Attention credit challenge buyers. Today is your lucky day. If you've got a steady job, our lenders will say yes to you and yes to your situation, even if you have bad credit or no credit at all. So come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where buying, selling, or trading your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
Negative trade equity finance and new loan subject to lender approval. Expires month end.
KiaofCleveland.com.
Sorry, folks, a little bit of technical difficulty there. Not sure why we lost connection.
I do. You put it all together.
That probably has a lot to do with it. So Stephen, we were talking about, Farragut's 6-4 in their last 10. Of their 11 losses, they're 24-11. 4 of those losses are to Bearden. Walker Valley 27-3. They've won 14 of their last 15. Common opponents, Tellico and Maryville. Farragut 0-2 against those. Cleveland 2-1. Cleveland beat Maryville, and they were 1-1 versus Tellico. And Farragut lost to Maryville and to Tellico.
Yeah, when Walker Valley played Tellico, that was a kind of an opening game for that. I think this Walker Valley team. And again, Greg, Walker Valley's, they will succeed based on their defense. The more they clamp down on the defensive end and the more they share the basketball on the offensive end, that's a recipe for success. I don't care who they're playing. They do a good job rebounding the basketball, but they've done that most of the year against guys that are a little bit smaller than they are. I'd say less than impressive handling the basketball. We've seen 3 turnovers just in this fourth quarter alone as they now trail by 29. And so when you start looking at, how does Walker Valley move on? How do they win this game? I think this game, along with every game they play here, is 2 things: defense and sharing the basketball well, passing the basketball well, and that's their recipe. And again, but the caliber of opponent, as it should, is drastically going to change, more so than they played most of the season, especially in district play.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's going to be big to see. Is they've been playing. They've been playing good competition, but this is a whole new level that they're going to get used to. So we're going to take a 3-minute break here, and then we'll be back to continue the Bradley Orthopedics pregame show. We're presented by Cleveland Ford.
No more varicose or spider veins. No more tired, achy, restless legs. No more restless nights. Start your journey to a better you with help from Milligan Vein. Their board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs. There's little or no downtime, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Milligan Vein, improving the quality of your life. Visit milliganvein.com or call Dr. John Milligan today at 423-961-5682.
Check out the amazing deals during March Mania this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. They have 2026 Rogues, 2026 Murano, 2025 Pathfinder, 0% APR for 60 months, plus just 0.9% on 2026 Frontier for 36 months, or 1.9% on 2026 Pathfinder for 60 months. Want to trade in your old car? Nissan's giving up to $7,000 over book value when you trade. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Shop in person at exit 20 off I-75 or cleveland-nissan.com. Payments are per month for 75 months. Does not include tax, tag, title, or dealer fee. Must finance with the dealer, subject to credit approval and pick from new dealer stock.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Good morning. This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match alarm. We've got fluffy eggs and sausage on a made-from-scratch biscuit ready. Or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. Wake up and smell that sweet deal. Mix and match any 2 for just $5 for a limited time. Only at Hardee's. Don't snooze on the app. Snag juicy deals, order ahead, and get to work on time. Maybe. Exclusive app offers for registered My Rewards members only. Available for limited time at participating restaurants.
Don Ledford Chevrolet's annual March Slam Dunk Sales event is going on all month long. Get tremendous savings on our entire Chevrolet truck and SUV inventory. Just listen to this great deal. During our Slam Dunk Sales event, you can buy a 2025 Colorado Midnight Edition 4x4 crew cab pickup with light bar and the Z71 off-road package for only $45,864. That Slam Dunk sale price is over $7,250 off the sticker price. What a deal! And yes, we have special finance and leasing options available with your first payment not due for 90 days. So come in today and save big at Don Ledford Chevrolet. We're at 4595 North Lee Highway in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for details and a trade assistance coupon. Don Ledford Chevrolet, where we say yes. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Se hable español.
The sale price is on stock number 250935 with an MSRP of $53,120 and includes qualifying rebates. It is plus tax, tag, and title and dealer fee of $649. You must take delivery by March 31st, 2026.
Have you seen what happens when a weed eater gets too close to vinyl siding? Ouch! Choose steel siding from Best Buy Metals, available in board and batten and lap siding options. Permanent siding from Best Buy Metals is custom manufactured to the half-inch for a perfect fit. Stop by a showroom or go to bestbuymetalroof.com to learn how you can protect your structure.
At Bradley Medical Center, our pledge is excellence. Every person, every time. From the beginning, we've understood that it's the people who make our town special. We all have a job to do, and we all depend on one another. At Bradley, our role is to make sure that you and your family can access the care you need when you need it from a medical team you can trust. And we're more present than ever. Bradley Medical Center, bringing it all back home.
Need cash? Check. Behind on bills? Check. Unexpected car repair, broken appliance, surprise vet bill. Check, check, and check. Time to check into Cash, your one-stop money shop. Check all the boxes, all in one place. From payday loans to flex lines of credit, we've got solutions that move with you. The process is simple, quick, and designed to get you the help you need fast. If you've been approved, you can leave with cash in hand. Check Into Cash also offers check cashing, money orders, and wire transfers, all in one place. Check your worries at the door and check into a store to apply. We have stores in the Chattanooga area, including Cleveland and Athens, or visit checkintocash.com to get started today. Check Into Cash. We fund today to make a better tomorrow. Subject to state regulations, eligibility, credit check, underwriting, and approval. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply. Visit a store for details.
Ah, that's nice. A break in your commercial break. A reminder to just breathe. A magic moment brought to you by TVFCU, your local financial partner.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
Hi, I'm Terry, born and raised in Bradley County, running for County Commission District 2 Seat B. I've managed millions in federal funds for our school system, overseen COVID relief dollars, and ensured taxpayers' money was spent wisely. I know budgeting, planning, and responsible decision-making. On May 5th, vote for experience you can trust. Vote for Terry, District 2, Seat B.
Paid for by the candidate, Beverly Tipton, Treasurer.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Hi, this is Stephen Shelton at Cleveland Insurance. We would like to take a moment to congratulate the Mustangs on making it back to the state tournament. To the coaches, thank you for your sacrifice. To the players, thank you for your dedication and loyalty. And to the parents, thank you for sharing your children with our community and allowing us to enjoy and celebrate in their success. Best of luck in your pursuit of a state championship. Cleveland Insurance. Live life protected. To learn more, visit clevelandins.com.
Did you know that Warren & Griffin has a law office here in Cleveland, conveniently located on Stewart Road? If you have been involved in an automobile accident, hurt on the job, or need help with Social Security disability, contact your local attorneys at Warren & Griffin for a free consultation at the office on Stewart Road, or call 423-641-HURT. That's 423-641-4878. Warren & Griffin is your local 5-star law firm.
Cleveland Tire Center having a huge sale on Goodyear tires. Buy 3 Goodyears, get 1 free. Don't forget the Cleveland Tire Center service department for alignments, oil changes, and more. Cleveland Tire Center, 4699 North Lee Highway, where the name says it all. Goodyear, more driven.
Honda of Cleveland is giving away a brand new 2027 Honda Civic to a deserving coach this year. From Pee Wee League to the college level, all athletic coaches are eligible. Each month, we will choose a coach for that month, and at the end of the year, the 12 finalists will gather to be celebrated and see who wins that brand new 2027 Honda Civic from Honda of Cleveland. Nominate your favorite coach at mymix1041.com.
Did you twist an ankle? Hurt your shoulder? Or maybe that weekend project left you with more than sore muscles? Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Our urgent ortho walk-in clinic in Cleveland is open Monday through Saturday, treating sprains, strains, fractures, and more. No appointment needed. There's no need to drive to Chattanooga for expert orthopedic care. Call, schedule online, or walk in today and get back to moving pain-free. Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. The Center for expert care right when you need it.
Do you think about your heating and cooling system? Imagine thinking even less about it and all for one low monthly payment. Dale's Heating and Air offers carefree home comfort. The trusted technicians will install an Energy Right heating and cooling system with no repair expenses for 10 years, all for one low monthly payment. Plus, there are rebates and tax credits for up to $4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable. Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or just call Dales.com.
For decades, Cleveland Utilities has been your trusted partner in providing reliable utility services to the community, consistently delivering quality and care. Now, that same dedicated team is bringing cutting-edge fiber internet to the area. Enjoy fast, dependable connectivity backed by the local company you already know and trust. By choosing Cleveland Utilities Fiber, you're choosing superior internet. Check availability or sign up today at fiber.clevelandutilities.com or call 423-472-4521.
Is your home staying as comfortable as it should be? At Independent Insulation Services, we transform the places where your home loses the most energy. From blown-in attics to crawl spaces, air sealing, moisture control, and insulation removal, we make your home cleaner, healthier, and more efficient from the ground up. Whether you need an upgrade or full-service insulation solutions, we're here to help. Call Independent Insulation Services today at 423-716-3762. Insulation done right.
Hello, Cleveland. I'm Cassie Keller, pharmacist with Crawford's Pharmacy. I'm here to tell you we offer pneumonia, flu, COVID, and shingles vaccines. These vaccines are covered by your insurance and no appointment is needed. We also have clinical testing for your cholesterol and blood sugar. These results can be useful when shopping for health insurance. Come see us at Crawford's Pharmacy, Chambliss Avenue, across from the hospital in Cleveland.
Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix is a family-owned business and has been serving Cleveland for 40 years. They work with customers large and small. Call Bradley Concrete at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
It's madness here at Bowater Credit Union, and you don't want to miss your shot at debt consolidation. If high interest rate balances have you playing defense, it's time to take control of the court. Consolidate into one easy payment and you could lower your rate, simplify your finances, and start saving money each month. Rates as low as 8.99% APR. Visit any branch or apply online. Bowater Credit Union. Better begins here. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Men, when it comes to your health, don't cut corners. At Tennessee Valley Urology Center, they do men's health the right way. From prostate cancer screening and ED treatment to testosterone therapy and vasectomies. Their board-certified urologists provide expert care that's personal, not pushy. TNValleyurology.com. Book your appointment today. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance today for a free quote.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
Supporting high school sports in Cleveland and Bradley County is one of the many ways we can enjoy our local community. At Mermaid Mattress, we support our local community because our local community has always supported us. Mermaid mattresses are made and sold right here in Cleveland. Visit our Mermaid factory on Georgetown Road or our showroom on Stewart Road and help support our local economy by shopping local. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
Are you in the market for a new or used car? Visit Toyota Cleveland, right off Exit 20, off I-75. Experience the power and reliability of every new Toyota designed with you in mind. And here's the great news. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our comprehensive, no-cost maintenance plan for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Plus, enjoy the peace of mind of no-cost roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles. Don't miss out on exceptional deals and the best customer service in town. Drive your dream Toyota today at Toyota Cleveland, where your journey begins. Toyota Cleveland, your destination for you and your care.
Well, we're back here at the Murphy Center, the Bradley Orthopedics pregame show. Stephen, we lost most of our time on the pregame show, so all this hard work is going to kind of be for nothing now.
Well, hopefully it's not for nothing as soon as Walker Valley, tips off here against Farragut. We've got about 8 minutes before tip-off. Walker Valley's on the floor warming up, so is Farragut. Farragut come out, Greg, a really unorthodox way to warm up. They didn't come out in a layup line. They come out just jacking threes from everywhere, so Haven't seen that very often, but it's a different way of doing things. Farragut out here, and they're all black, with just black and gray. It's pretty subtle. Just a kind of an old school throwback jerseys there that Farragut's got, but Walker Valley in their whites with blue and gold trim. So they'll again, Walker Valley out here, their second consecutive trip to Murfreesboro. Last year, I think Coach Campbell said in the ESPN 101.3 The Drive last week that he thought they were kind of satisfied with just making it here. He said this year that I think we've got a little bit more at stake, and with this senior-led class, definitely with Turner Clayton and just wanting to try to make some noise here. And this is a game they've got to have because Whitehaven, we just watched them defeat Beach 71-41. That's a 30-point win in the opening round of the state tournament. That's pretty impressive. They're going to move on to play the winner of this game tomorrow. So Walker Valley, again, needs to make pretty good work of this game and then get ready, focus for a big challenge tomorrow if they're able to against Whitehaven.
Yeah, no doubt. And Stephen, when you talk about Farragut and Walker Valley, when you compare them, Farragut averages 66 points a game. They give up 56. Walker Valley averages 69 points a game. They give up 53. As you research Farragut, they're a very balanced team. They got lots of depth. Walker Valley is not as deep as they are, but when you take a look at Walker Valley's top four, I think that's where Walker Valley's advantage is. Well,
again, it is, and I will say that depth really doesn't come into play when you get to Murfreesboro because most teams only go 6-7 is about as far as they go down the bench unless they get a lead, and that's kind of the MO of every coach when he gets over here. He goes to the horses that brought him, and I think you'll see the same thing here in this game. Again, Walker Valley making their second consecutive trip to the TSSAA Class 4A tournament, and again, Greg, last year just kind of was in awe a little bit more. I think the game was a little bit bigger than what they expected. Depth perception on these goals is a big impact for some shooters.
Yes.
For some shooters, it doesn't bother them. For Walker Valley today, they really need for Turner Clayton not to be affected. They need both Davis brothers not to be impacted. And I'll tell you, another one key to this game, I believe Salisville is going to be a big key to this game. His ability to get open and shoot the three. If he's able to go out here and take some shots that are good quality open shots, I believe that Walker Valley could come out of here with a win.
Yeah, and Stephen, the other thing you talked about, Zach Davis, Turner Clayton, one of the key aspects to their game is being able to get to the goal, get the short to mid-range jumper, get there. Talk a little bit about how important it's going to be, especially you talked about the depth perception. Talk about the importance of them being able to get to the rim and get to the free throw line.
Well, listen, the key to high school basketball is getting to the rim. If you want to settle with a bunch of threes, which we saw them do last year, if you want to just settle for a bunch of threes, you're going to live and die by that. But Walker Valley is at its best when it drives to the goal, and if it's cut off, they kick it out. And when they kick it out, they're able to knock down those threes. They're hard to beat. But the one thing they cannot afford to do is get out here and just get satisfied with just a bunch of jumpers, because that's not their game. They get to the rim, get some people in some foul trouble, but again, it's inside out basketball. You get it to the rim, kick it out if it's not there, and then you hope your shooters shoot.
Again, you're on the Bradley Orthopedics pregame show. We're presented by Cleveland Ford. We're going to take a 2-minute break here, and then we'll be back, and we'll get set for the Honda of Cleveland starting lineups, and we'll get set for action here in about 4.5 minutes. We'll be back in 2.
Ready to finish what you started and take your career to the next level? At Tennessee Wesleyan University in Athens, our degree completion programs are built for busy lives like yours. Whether you're balancing work, family, or both, our flexible online classes make it possible to earn your degree on your schedule. Choose from programs in business or nursing and join the TWU family, a community that's dedicated to your success with personalized support every step of the way. Take your next step today. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more.
At Wholesale Supply, value means performance you can trust. Get a Rinnai electric heat pump water heater for $249.95 plus tax with a TVA rebate. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver. Tax based on the original price of $1149.95 before TVA rebate. Rebate only available in TVA service areas.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
Leisure Time Bowling is Cleveland's party place. Birthday parties for children, teenagers, and adults. Birthday parties at home take a lot of work. A lot of decorating, cooking, cleaning. Let Leisure Time Bowling do the work for you. Custom party packages are available, including some with Cosmic Bowling. Call 728-2988. 728-2988. LTBowling.com.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Welcome back to the Bradley Orthopedics pregame show. We're presented by Cleveland Ford. As we get to final thoughts here, we're about 2 minutes away from action. Stephen, Farragut is very well balanced when it comes to scoring. They have 5 guys that are averaging right around 10 points a game. Obviously, Walker Valley led by Zach Davis and Turner Clayton, averaging 19 and 17 each. How important is it? Again, Walker Valley relies on their defense to get to their offense. With this balanced scoring, what's Walker Valley have to do tonight to get the turnovers and get the ball on their end of the court?
Well, they got to play long. They got to get inside the court. Inside the passing lanes of Farragut. Farragut wants to work the ball inside out as well. They want to get some good open looks. They're not going to do anything wildly athletic that's going to confuse Walker Valley. But Walker Valley's got to get hands in their face, got to play good defense. Everything starts and finishes with the defensive end for Walker Valley. And if they can clamp down on a couple of those guys, and you can hold the other guys to their average, then you walk out of here with a victory.
And Stephen, we were talking about it right before we came back on the air. When you look at these two teams, they are literally almost the mirror image of each other, size-wise, length-wise, and everything else. So that's going to make this an interesting matchup. It's going to be guys that are similar size coming at it, and we'll see who comes out at the end of this on the top side of it.
Absolutely.
So as we get to the Honda of Cleveland starting lineups tonight, located on South Lee Highway, starting for Farragut is going to be a senior, number 2, Daniel Lanning. At center, number 10, 6'4" senior, Reed Vining. A senior forward, 6'3", number 11, Brenton Lewis. Number 20, a 6'3" senior, Aiden Foshee. Number 23, Parker Lane, a 5'9" senior guard. Coach James Burris, assistant coaches Adam Jenkins, Corey Johnson, and Randy Schwartzentruber. For our hometown Walker Valley Mustangs, 23, 27, and 3 on the year. It's their normal starting lineup, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 6'2", Isaac Sawsville, a senior. 5'11", Ashton Davis, a senior. Turner Clayton, a 6'4" senior. Zach Davis, a 6'1" junior. And Wyatt Keaton, a 6'5" senior. Stephen, this lineup has not been on the floor together a heck of a lot because they've had lots of injuries and stuff like that. This is the most healthy that Walker Valley's been this year.
Yeah, and I think if Walker Valley's got an advantage just watching the pregame, guard play for Walker Valley should be a little bit better than Farragut's, but I think Farragut's inside game is definitely going to be a little bit better in Walker Valley, so we'll see how this plays out. But Wyatt Keaton's going to be very important for Walker Valley. He has got to stay out of foul trouble. Turner Clayton's got to play big. He can't play like a guard tonight. He's got to play big inside for this Walker Valley team because they're going to need his inside presence. And as Isaac Sawsville's going to have to hit some shots. He's got to knock down some good open shots when he gets the opportunity because I have a feeling Farragut's going to key off Davis, going to key off Clayton. If they do that, then that means Ashton Davis and Isaac Sawsville's got to hit some big shots. Coach got to play big off the bench for Walker Valley as well.
Stephen, as we look across here, the Walker Valley contingent, Walker Valley traveled very well to see this team play, and Farragut is
brought their whole school with them.
Their student section is bigger. I think we have more adults on the Walker Valley side. So as we get set for the tip here, it's going to be Keaton versus Vining on the tip. Stephen, any last thoughts before we go?
Don't mess this up.
That's going to be hard for me to do. So we've got Hugh Jackman about ready to throw the ball up. I've called him that all year. I can't stop now. So this is going to be Vining versus Keaton. Ball up, and it's going to be Keaton coming out with the basketball. Not sure that was legal, but that's where we are. Clayton on the left side. Corner, Keaton back out top. Now Walker Valley will set their offense. Farragut is going to go man-to-man. Ashton Davis to Salisville on the left side. Davis, 17 feet away. Davis drives, spins, looks, kicks. Keaton underneath. Keaton fights for position. Up and good with the left hand. Walker Valley leads 2-0. Great job by Keaton right there getting to the bucket. So it'll be Lanning in front court. Left side Lewis. Cross court, back to Lanning. Lanning has the player left him. Out top Parker Lane, the 5'9" senior. Now they'll get set in their offense. Vining to top of the key. Walker Valley like for him to stay out there. Lane drives, ball knocked away. It'll be Walker Valley basketball.
That's what I was talking about, jumping the pass in lanes early. Walker Valley's doing a fantastic job of switching on defense, being able to control this little weave that Farragut's trying to run here early in this game.
So it'll be Walker Valley basketball after the first turnover. And we didn't talk a lot about it, but turnovers are going to be big in this one.
In everyone.
Keaton out front. Right side, Ashton Davis. Salisville through, nothing. Clayton through. Davis, Zach for three, up, good. The big start for Zach Davis right there. Give him the key of Cleveland three-pointer, and Walker Valley a 5-0 lead early here in quarter number one. Lanning, left side Lewis, Vining back to Lewis. Lewis out top. It's going to be Foshi, guarded by Salisville. Spins. Clayton jumps in front right there. Nice quickness right there by Clayton. Lewis back out top to Vining.
Good switch.
Lewis up. 15-footer by Lewis up and good. Lane up and good. 5-2. 6:05 left here in quarter number one. Ashton across the timeline. Clayton on the left side, and Clayton's going to be pushed by Lanning. May have been a little bit of showtime there, but we'll take it. So it's going to be Walker Valley basketball left side. Clayton to trigger it in. Ashton comes out top. He's guarded by Lane. Keaton at the free throw line. Keaton drives, spins against Vining. Keaton up and good. Big for Wyatt Keaton to get points. That's 4 for him, and that's huge for Walker Valley. Lane will take the inbounds. A little bit of pressure by Ashton there. Then now they're back out. Lane, top of the key. Lane, left side. Foshi, back to Lane. They're running everything through Lane, Stephen.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He's touched every possession.
Lane, out front.
Not a very good dribbler.
Lewis, yeah. Back to Vining, back to Lane. They're trying to find Lane a shot. Lane, out top. That's going to be Foshi. Back to Lanning. Lanning, 15-footer up. No good.
Huge win for Walker Valley right there. Ran about a minute off the clock. No points for Farragut.
Ashton drives. He's guarded by Vining there. A little bit of a mismatch. Now they get him switched off. He comes. Oh my. 15-footer Ashton Davis. It's a miss, but what a play. He just left Lane in his shoes. Lane on the right side. Lane for three. No good. Lanning comes through, gets the rebound. Good. 7-4, 4:44 left. Got to keep away from second shots. Ashton's going to bring it across. Picked up by Lane. Off the double screen. Looks. Finds Keaton wide open. Keaton up. Give him 6 of Walker Valley's 9. 9-4. Walker Valley leads. Lanning's going to bring it across the timeline.
They're trying to help on Davis and Clayton, which is leaving Keaton wide open.
Foshi.
That's a walk. Drug the foot.
Back to Lane. Lane kick. Lanning for three. No good. Davis with the rebound.
About 72 on the radar gun.
Ashton up front. Nice pass by Zach to see him. And it's going to be a timeout. Farragut after Walker Valley takes an 11-4 lead. 3:59 left. That's a Tennessee Valley Urology timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Sponsored by Cleveland Ford.
This is Louis Alford. Sports have always been a big part of my life, and I'm here to support the high schools in our area. I want to wish all the student athletes success as they compete in the TSSAA State High School Basketball Postseason Tournament. I'm running for Bradley County Commissioner, seat 2A, and would appreciate your vote on May 5th. This ad paid for by Louis Alford, Bradley County Commission.
After the Farragut timeout, Ashton Davis gets the bucket on the run out. 11-4 Walker Valley lead. Just under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. It'll be Farragut basketball going left to right as Stephen and I are sitting. We're across from the benches. So as we get set for action, it's going to be
5 text requests for Demos. This is not Grubhub here.
Make it 6. I'll take Demos as well.
I'm not bringing Demos home to Cleveland.
It's going to be Lewis. He'll hand off to Lanning in the corner. Lane, they are trying every way in the world to get Lane shots. Vining, back to Lanning. Left side, Lewis. He's guarded by Coates, who's fresh into the game. That's going to be a foul on Coates on the floor.
That's actually a good foul. He had beat him to the right there, Greg, and Cale took another slide step there and got in front of him, but it was a little late. But it's a good foul there that he was going to finish that.
So Ashton getting a break and Coates into the game. Lane, guarded by Zach. Lane drives, double teamed, kick back out. That's going to be a long 3 by Foshee, no good. Rebound Keaton. He gets it to Clayton. Here comes Walker Valley.
Got to slow down if I'm Walker Valley. Let the clock run for you.
Nice up and under by Turner Clayton, or you just take it to the goal and get the bucket.
That was dirty.
That was just went up under him and kind of made him look silly there. 13-4, Walker Valley leads. Nice take by Turner Clayton. Out top, Lewis. Lewis spins, drives. He's just trying to back Clayton down. Clayton stops him, but he gets the bucket on the fadeaway. Nice look right there by Lewis. 13-6, 3:36 left here in the first. Ashton out. Zach will run the point. He's guarded by Lewis. Zach. Out top, Keaton. Salisville. Salisville hasn't got a shot off yet. Coates on the right side. He'll dribble out top.
That's actually the first time he touched the ball.
Long 3 by Keaton. No good. Not the shot that Walker Valley wants. Lane out top. Lane spins. Goes up and no good. And ball out of bounds. Walker Valley basketball. Nice defense right there. And great job by Keaton keeping his head and not getting the foul. Number 1, Matthew Dickens into the game for Farragut. He's a 6'2 junior. Timeout by the officials here. We'll see what they want to talk about. And again, 13-6, Walker Valley leads. Stephen, great first quarter for Walker Valley.
Well, yes, but on the other side of that, Farragut not shooting the ball very well at all. I think when you take a look at this, and Walker Valley's done a lot to confuse them, don't get me wrong, but Farragut really struggling from the floor right now, 37%. Walker Valley shooting 75%.
That's your difference.
But Walker Valley, a lot of layups, too. They've only taken 2 jumpers in this whole game.
Clayton on the left side, guarded by Lanning. Clayton drives in the lane, fadeaway 15-footer, no good.
Not the shot they want.
Rebound Coates. Coates looking for help, finds Zach Davis. Zach looks to drive against Lewis. 17-footer, rims out. Keaton, nice job. Salisville all the way to the goal, and he's going to be fouled. Nice save by Keaton to Davis, and then Zach just saw Salisville going to the goal right there and got him. Now Salisville's going to go to the free throw line. Great ball movement right there off a second chance bucket, Stephen.
Yeah, absolutely. What an unselfish play right there, too. But good recognition by Salisville to cut to the hole there and picks up the foul.
First free throw, no good. Fouls by Tennessee Wesleyan University. Free throws by Cleveland Utilities, your hometown connection. Michael Wood will make his first appearance of the game.
Great sub right here. Keaton's played well, getting a little bit of breather here with 2:48 left in the first.
Salisville, second free throw. It's an area where Walker Valley struggled at the free throw line. They've got to figure this. They got to figure free throws out here if they want to make a run here in the tournament. Lanning, Lane. Walker Valley going to a 1-3-1 zone defense now. We'll see how Farragut handles that. I'm not sure they even realize they're in a zone yet. Lewis, cross court, Lane.
Michael would have helped him figure it out.
Back to Lewis. Looks. Dickens back out front to Lewis. They haven't even gotten close to the goal yet. Now they finally come inside the three-point line. Back to Lewis. Lewis almost knocked away by Wood. Dickens, great defensive stand right here for Walker Valley. Turnover off of Lanning.
Great job.
Here comes Clayton, 2:07 left. Clayton versus Lanning, looking. He'll take a long three. No good. Not a good shot. He needs to take that on to the goal. Rebound Dickens, and here he comes the other direction.
That's the difference between settling for jumpers and getting to the hole.
And that's what happens when you do that. A transition three. That's a three by Lewis, and they've cut this lead to 4 when they could have taken that to the goal right there and got a better shot. Clayton's going to be guarded by Lanning. Right side Wood. Coach through, nothing. Out front, bad pass by Wood. Dickens all the way to the goal. Lost the basketball, but he gets it back. They've cut it to 2. Walker Valley may need to look for a timeout here, need to settle down a little bit. And may need to get Ashton back in the game just to get that ball handler back in to get them settled. Clayton looks, drives to the goal, blocked by Vining, out of bounds. Farragut basketball. So that's going to be Ashton is going to come into the game. Zach's going to get a break here. Be Farragut basketball with a chance to tie with 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Farragut on a little bit of a run right here. Walker Valley needs to stop that. Lanning, guarded by Coates. Lane out front, guarded by Wood. Walker Valley back in the man-to-man. Dickens taken away by Ashton Davis. Bad pass, Dickens. Davis looks for help, doesn't have any. Looks, drives, kicks, corner, Salisville for 3. Good! Kiev Cleveland 3. Salisville, huge shot for Walker Valley right there to stop a run and to get Salisville on track. 16-11, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Seems like a long first quarter. Dickens, Lewis, Lane on the left side. Again, Wood got his hands on the basketball.
May have taken his wallet.
Lanning drives to the goal, up and under. No good. Rebound, Wood. Tried to be too pretty with it there. Misses, and Davis will get the rebound. Walker Valley will take the last shot with 8 seconds left. Davis looks to drive, drives, looks, finds Wood underneath on the give and go. No good at the buzzer. At the end of 1, Walker Valley 16, Farragut 11. First quarter sponsored by First Horizon. End of period by Milligan Vane. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Honda of Cleveland is giving away a brand new 2027 Honda Civic to a deserving coach this year. From Pee Wee League to the college level, all athletic coaches are eligible. Each month, we will choose a coach for that month, and at the end of the year, the 12 finalists will gather to be celebrated and see who wins that brand new 2027 Honda Civic from Honda of Cleveland. Nominate your favorite coach at mymix1041.com.
Back here at the Murphy Center, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. First round of the state tournament. Walker Valley leads 16-11 after the first. Stephen, thoughts after the first quarter?
Well, it's a little, 6 minutes of that, Walker Valley played really well. 2 minutes of that, Walker Valley didn't play well at all. They come out here with a 5-point lead. Nothing here is safe. When you get to that, halftime, you want to be up 10 or more, and that's backcourt, give it back to Walker Valley. But at the end of the day, Greg, they've got to take better opportunities of what Farragut's giving them. Farragut's allowing them to get to the rim. Farragut's almost letting them settle for these jump shots, and you can see Walker Valley's hit one of those big two threes in the first, but missed 2 or 3 jumpers there that should have been easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree. They can't settle. Keaton, free throw line, cut through, errors into the game for Walker Valley.
Good job by Zach.
Zach drives up and loses his body, but no good. Rebound, Lewis. He gets it out to Foshi, and here comes Foshi to the front court. Back to Lewis, out top Foshi. Foshi a long 3. Again, they settle right there. Great job, Walker Valley. Here comes Ashton. Ashton drives against Foshi. I like that matchup for Walker Valley. Off the screen, drives back to Keaton. Keaton looks, spins against Vining. Keaton up and no good. Great defense by Vining right there, but a good shot for Walker Valley. Cross court, Dickens crosses the timeline. He's guarded by Ashton. He'll set their offense now. Foshi drives, spins, kick to Vining. Vining hasn't even looked to take a shot. He's just getting the basketball and handing it off. So that's going to be Lane guarded by Ayers. Dickens. Three-pointer by Dickens. What a nice step-back three right there by him. 16-14, 6:45 left here in the first quarter. That's scoreboard by Mountain View Nissan, and the game clock, Bradley Concrete. Nice two right there by Ashton. Just driving the ball in, getting the 10-footer back to 4.
The one thing Walker Valley has been able to do in this game thus far is answer every time Farragut's made a little run.
Vining back to Lewis. He's guarded by Keaton. Drives. Now Vining will get a shot. It's up and good. Nice job right there on come off the screen and get the open look. 18-16, 6:11 left here in the half. I think we're going to see these runs going back and forth. They call a foul on
20.
10 on Vining.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they called it on Vining. I'm not sure.
The other ref said 20.
Yeah,
held up 2 fingers.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there, but they call it on Vining.
It was that where they held him coming around the screen.
Okay, I didn't see what happened there. Ball into Clayton back into the game after a quick break. Lanning smiling at Clayton. Not sure Clayton.
I'm sure he doesn't appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciates that at all. Almost taken away by Lanning. Clayton backs it back out. 5:45 left. Coates on the right side. Coates drives to the goal, and he's going to be fouled.
Oof.
And nice job drawing the contact. They call a walk before the foul. So it'll be a turnover and Farragut basketball. Didn't see that coming. So Farragut with a chance to tie here. It hasn't been even since 0-0. Lanning, guarded by Zach. Out front, Vining. Foshi, out top. They're running this weave out top. Just an old school weave with the old school uniforms. Vining back out top. Dickens. Out top, Lanning. Inside to Vining. This time Vining spins up and no good. Rebound Zach Davis, and here he comes across the timeline. He's going to be picked up by Lewis. Off the screen, Davis drives up off the glass, good. I like that matchup, Davis versus Lewis. 20-16, 4:50 left here in the half. Long three, Dickens, no good. Fight for the rebound, and ends up still on the fight for it, but it ends up way out top with Lewis. Right side Lanning, inside Vining, kick out, doesn't even look for a shot. Long three, no good. Rebound, Ayers. Ayers gets it to Clayton.
Numbers.
Clayton all the way to the goal. They're going to call a charge on Clayton.
Number one, it's 4-on-1. He's got to understand the situation. Back and back out. You're up 4. 4:27 left before the half. He wants to try to get to the rim. I understand it, but in that situation, numbers are not on your side.
Yeah, and he has nobody, like you said, nobody there to rebound if he on the miss. So it'll be turnover Walker Valley, and it'll be Farragut basketball. Lanning will walk it across. Out top Lewis, he's guarded by Clayton. Salisville back into the game for Walker Valley. I read so much about depth on this Farragut team, and they've played 6 players so far. So that's a take by Lanning right there, and it's good. And that's going to be a foul on Clayton. That's 2 quick ones on him here. 4:13 left, and he's going to get a break. No, they're going to take Keaton out. So 2 fouls on Clayton, and the bucket's good. Chance for the old school 3-point play here at the Cleveland Utilities free throw line. Fouls by Tennessee Wesleyan. Vining pushes off and gets the foul.
Definite push off.
So pleads his case, but no good. And it'll be Walker Valley basketball. Hadn't seen many cases where when you plead your case, you win. So they only list Clayton with 1 foul. I thought that was his second down here, so they may have called that on somebody else. Ashton will walk it across. Coates finds Clayton out top. He's guarded by Lanning. Clayton will take the long three. No good. Rebound Dickens. Here comes Dickens the other direction. Stopped by Clayton. And he'll hand it back out. Lanning in the corner. Lanning drives to the goal. Up and falls in. Nice take right. A couple of two takes in a row by Lanning, and we're tied at 20. 3:41 left. First tie since 0-0. So Walker Valley playing with a little sense of urgency here. Ashton drives, spins, looks, and they call a walk on Ashton. Turnover Walker Valley. Stephen, we talked about how big turnovers were. They're biting Walker Valley right now.
Yeah, and Walker Valley's, they were shooting in that first half. They're shooting 75%. Now they're shooting 47%. Now Farragut went from shooting 37% up to 47%. So they're shooting the same right now from the floor.
So it'll be Farragut basketball. Lewis drives, spins, looks up and under, and they're going to call a walk on Lewis. Turnover Lewis, Walker Valley basketball. So we'll have the Southland Finance halftime show here in a little over 3 minutes of clock time. Ashton off the Salisville screen, drives to the goal, up and under, good. Nice take right there. Ashton uses his body so well to be able to get to the bucket. Lanning quickly in front court. Corner, Lane for three, no good. Rebound Clayton. Clayton will push the action a little bit. Doesn't have the numbers. You see Salisville out ahead. Salisville up, and they're going to give him the bucket. And they're going to call a foul on Dickens. Salisville created the contact.
I was going to say,
there.
that's a charge.
Yeah. Dickens just wasn't set is the only thing that saved Salisville right there, because he definitely lowered the shoulder
and he was
to create
late.
Space.
He slid over late, but I tell you, he was definitely the one that was like a bull through a china shop.
yeah, he definitely created his own space there. So, but give him the bucket and give him the three-point play. Walker Valley jumps out 5 really quickly here to jump back out to a 5-point lead. It's going to be a full timeout by Farragut. Tennessee Valley Urology timeout. We're presented by Cleveland Ford. We'll be back in 60.
Did you twist an ankle? Hurt your shoulder? Or maybe that weekend project left you with more than sore muscles? Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Our Urgent Ortho Walk-In Clinic in Cleveland is open Monday through Saturday, treating sprains, strains, fractures, and more. No appointment needed. There's no need to drive to Chattanooga for expert orthopedic care. Call, schedule online, or walk in today and get back to moving pain-free. Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. The Center for expert care right when you need it.
Do you think about your heating and cooling system? Imagine thinking even less about it, and all for one low monthly payment. Dale's Heating and Air offers carefree home comfort. The trusted technicians will install an Energy Right heating and cooling system with no repair expenses for 10 years, all for one low monthly payment. Plus, there are rebates and tax credits for up to $4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable. Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or just call Dales.com.
We're back here at the Murphy Center. 25-20, Walker Valley lead, 2:46 left in the half. Walker Valley on a 5-0 run. Farragut basketball after the Farragut timeout. We're presented by Cleveland Ford. Landing in front court. He's going to be guarded by Coates. Dickens, long three. Good. That's his second Kia Cleveland three. Cuts it to 2. Walker Valley walking across. Farragut's been man-to-man the entire game, and they won't stop now. Salisville, left side. Clayton runs through, nothing. Back to Zach. Zach, who's back in the game. Zach drives to the goal, and he's going to be fouled by Lewis.
Absolutely.
Zach's just so strong, and when he gets his shoulder underneath you, you can't do anything but foul him.
They were letting Lewis run with him, but as soon as Lewis pushed into him and just leaned into him, although Zach was leaning in a little bit, as soon as the defender leans back, it's an automatic foul.
Yeah, nice job by Zach right there. When he gets that step, when he gets even, he's usually leaving for the bucket.
And I love the way that Walker Valley's being patient the last couple times down the floor here.
So Ashton to trigger it inbound to Coates. I'm sorry, to Salisville. I'm not sure why I said Coates. Davis out front. Clayton, who's guarded by Lanning. Clayton drives, spins. Clayton floating 7-footer up and good. He needed that one. 4-point lead, Walker Valley, just under 2 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, he's an emotional player, and he needs, things start going well for him. Watch out.
Exactly. He can go on a run. Foshi falls. Nice job keeping his composure, getting the ball to Lewis. Lane.
Does Zach help him up?
I hope not. Foshi back to Vining. Vining just hanging out, handing the basketball off. Lane, that's going to be a moving screen on Vining. Absolutely. 100%.
He said, I don't know what I did. Well, I'll tell you what you did. You moved your feet and was like an offensive lineman.
Yeah. He hasn't thought he fouled either time that he fouled, and both of them were very obvious. So he's going to get a break. He's not happy. It's a much smaller lineup now for Farragut.
Yeah, Walker Valley's got to make a little run here to close out this first half of play with this lineup that Farragut now has on the floor.
27-23. Walker Valley leads. Minute 28 left here. Salisville with a long three, in and out. Rebound, Davis, up and good. Give him the bucket on the rebound. He doesn't come down. He takes it right back up, and he's fouled. That's going to be a foul on Lewis. That's going to be his second foul.
So Salisville's three, if you're watching at home, Salisville three rattles out of the rim. Zach comes out of nowhere and puts it back in the air and gets the and one opportunity.
Davis. That foul, Tennessee Wesleyan foul, and free throw Cleveland Utilities, no good. Lane out front. Lane drives to the goal, up and no good. He tried to go 4-on-1, and that's usually what happens when you do that. Miss. Walker Valley with the rebound, and here they come. Clayton on the left side, guarded by Lane. Clayton, 7-footer, no good. Back to Clayton, good, and he's
got
fouled.
Got him from behind, yep, sure did. Got him, tried to swat it from behind there.
They wanted to travel on Clayton. He Euroed, but Stephen, he only took 2 steps. It was just 2 very slow steps.
I thought my eyes were starting to glitch.
Yeah, no, it was just 2 very slow steps.
Or buffering. I should have said my eyes were starting to buffer. I was like, did he stop? Is he still going? Is he still there?
Let's just say we'll take it. 31-23, Walker Valley leads, and Clayton with a chance at a 3-point play. 1:05 left here in the half. They make Clayton adjust his uniform.
Europeans would be mad if you called that a Euro step.
What can we call it? An Antarctic step?
I don't know.
What do you want to call it?
I don't know.
Free throw good. It's a 30-second timeout, Walker Valley. Let's take that with them. Tennessee Valley Urology timeout. We're presented by Cleveland Ford, back in 30.
Our eyes are still buffering.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix is a family-owned business and has been serving Cleveland for 40 years. They work with customers large and small. Call Bradley Concrete at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
We're back to action here after the Walker Valley 30-second timeout. It'll be Farragut basketball. Walker Valley back to shooting above 50% from the field. Farragut at 45, and that's the difference in this game right now, as well as Walker Valley being able to get to the free throw line. Lewis, right side, Dickens back in. Dickens for 3, no good. Davis skies for the rebound. Kid can get off the floor. Davis drives to the goal again. He gets up and under, no good.
Could have been fouled there.
Foshi with the rebound. Here comes Foshi out. Left side, Dickens. Dickens goes to the goal, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lanning, nice rebound by Lanning. Lanning up, and he's fouled.
That's not a foul. He was standing straight up. I'm sorry. Hands straight up. That's Turner's second.
That's 2 on Clayton, and that's going to be Lanning getting a chance at a old-fashioned 3-point play here. Connor Everly into the game, a 6'1 junior.
My question is, where were the other 3 Mustangs at? We know we're going to buy a ticket on that end. You're not going to win this game. You got to get back right there.
Coach Campbell pleading his case. Lanning, free throw, no good. Doesn't hurt Walker Valley on the scoreboard. 32-25, 32 seconds left. And Walker Valley will probably look for the last shot here. Zach brings it across. He's guarded by Dickens. Zach. Dickens coming out guarding him there. That's probably not going to work out well for Dickens. He's going to blow right past him. But Zach holds it out. 18 seconds left. So Dickens now backs off of him. He figured out Zach was quicker, and he backed off of him a little bit.
Glad he's got ankle braces on.
Zach drives. He's 1-on-1. Zach drives all the way to the goal, up and gets the easy one. 3-2-1. That's the half. What a great play right there by Zach Davis to end it. 34-25 at the half. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the Southland Finance halftime show. They're located on the corner of Pillars Road and 25th Street. www.southlandfinance.net. Back in 3.
Cleveland Utilities, the local trusted provider of utility services in our community, is now offering fiber internet in its electric service territory. Experience lightning-fast symmetrical speeds for seamless streaming, gaming, and all your connectivity needs. Enjoy the best in reliability backed by local customer service you can count on. Sign up or check availability today at fiber.clevelandutilities.com or call us at 423-472-4521.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Ready to feel truly comfortable in your home all year long? At Independent Insulation Services, we combine energy savings, comfort, and quality into one service you can trust. Our professional spray foam insulation keeps your home cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and perfectly cozy every single day while helping lower your energy bill. Comfort starts with one call. Reach out to Independent Insulation Services today at 423-716-3762. Your comfort is our commitment.
Hello, Cleveland. I'm Cassie Keller, pharmacist with Crawford's Pharmacy. I'm here to tell you we offer pneumonia, flu, COVID, and shingles vaccines. These vaccines are covered by your insurance and no appointment is needed. We also have clinical testing for your cholesterol and blood sugar. These results can be useful when shopping for health insurance. Come see us at Crawford's Pharmacy, Chambliss Avenue, across from the hospital in Cleveland.
It's madness here at Bowater Credit Union, and you don't want to miss your shot at debt consolidation. If high interest rate balances have you playing defense, it's time to take control of the court. Consolidate into one easy payment and you could lower your rate, simplify your finances, and start saving money each month. Rates as low as 8.99% APR. Visit any branch or apply online. Bowater Credit Union. Better begins here. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Hoops, hometown pride, and the determination that drives our teams forward. At Southland Finance, we know what it takes to compete because our own Brent Matthews and Mike Parker were high school athletes themselves. They understand the hard work, commitment, and teamwork going to every practice and every game. That's why Southland Finance proudly supports our local basketball teams on and off the court. From the opening tip-off to the final buzzer, we're cheering right alongside you. Experience the Southland difference today.
Back here at the Murphy Center, halftime, Southland Finance halftime show. I'm going to give the Independent Insulation Services stats. A couple of things to look at here. Bench points. Farragut leads 8-0. Walker Valley hasn't scored off the bench. Points off turnovers, big. Walker Valley 10, Farragut 4. At the end of one, it was 16-11. Walker Valley in the second quarter, Walker Valley outscored Farragut 18-14 for their 34-25 lead. Walker Valley shooting 53% from the field, 33% from three-point range. They're 2 of 6, and 2 of 6 on free throws, which is a big one. Farragut shooting 44%, 3 of 11 on three-point field goals, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. One thing to note, fouls right now are 10-3. Farragut 10 fouls, Walker Valley 3. And that's because Walker Valley's taking the ball to the goal and Farragut has taken 11 three-pointers. Scoring, Daniel Lanning has 8. He's 4 of 7 from the field. Matthew Dickens has 8. He's 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point land. Britton Lewis has 5. Reed Vining has 2. Parker Lane has 2. For Walker Valley, led in scoring by Zach Davis. Zach 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point land, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Turner Clayton has 7. He's 3 of 8 from the field. Isaac Sawsville, 2 of 3 from the field. He has 6. Ashton Davis, 3 of 4 from the field. He has 6. Wyatt Keaton, 3 of 5 from the field. He has 6 for their 34. Walker Valley, 15 of 28 from the field. Farragut, 11 of 25 from the field. Rebounds are 16-14. Walker Valley leads. And again, I talked about personal fouls. 10 fouls by Farragut and 3 by Walker Valley in foul trouble. Not huge foul trouble, but they have 4 guys with 2 fouls. So Lanning has 2, Vining has 2, Britton Lewis has 2, and Parker Lane has 2. So they've got to watch the fouls here in the second half. Assists 6-4 Walker Valley, and like I said, turnovers are 6-4 Farragut. We're going to take another 3-minute break here, and we'll be back. This is High School Sports presented by Cleveland Ford, the Southland Finance halftime show
on Mouse Creek Road.
Hoops, hometown pride, and the determination that drives our teams forward. At Southland Finance, we know what it takes to compete because our own Brent Matthews and Mike Parker were high school athletes themselves. They understand the hard work, commitment, and teamwork going to every practice and every game. That's why Southland Finance proudly supports our local basketball teams on and off the court. From the opening tip-off to the final buzzer, we're cheering right alongside you. Experience the Southland difference today.
At Bradley Medical Center, our pledge is excellence. Every person, every time. From the beginning, we've understood that it's the people who make our town special. We all have a job to do, and we all depend on one another. At Bradley, our role is to make sure that you and your family can access the care you need when you need it from a medical team you can trust. And we're more present than ever. Bradley Medical Center, bringing it all back home.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Men, when it comes to your health, don't cut corners. At Tennessee Valley Urology Center, they do men's health the right way. They believe in evidence-based treatments, honest conversations, and care that's tailored to you, not cookie-cutter solution. Call or visit tnvalleyurology.com to book your appointment today.
Switching jobs is stressful. Switching schools is painful. But switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Keith Street. Are you in good hands?
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
Supporting high school sports in Cleveland and Bradley County is one of the many ways we can enjoy our local community. At Mermaid Mattress, we support our local community because our local community has always supported us. Mermaid mattresses are made and sold right here in Cleveland. Visit our Mermaid factory on Georgetown Road or our showroom on Stewart Road and help support our local economy by shopping local. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
Are you in the market for a newer used car? Visit Toyota Cleveland, right off exit 20, off I-75. Experience the power and reliability of every new Toyota designed with you in mind. And here's the great news. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our comprehensive, no-cost maintenance plan for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Plus, enjoy the peace of mind of no-cost roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles. Don't miss out on exceptional deals and the best customer service in town. Drive your dream Toyota today at Toyota Cleveland, where your journey begins. Toyota Cleveland, your destination for you and your care.
With about a minute 30 left here at the half, Walker Valley leads 34-25. We are at the Murphy Center. Greg Phillips, Stephen Shelton on the call. Let me talk about sponsors for just a minute. If I can, oh, there we go. I'll find the sheet. I lost it there for a second. So our presenting sponsor, Cleveland Ford. Pre-game show, Bradley Orthopedics, Honda of Cleveland starting lineup. Southland Finance, located on Mouse Creek Road.
I wrote it down for you.
I appreciate that. I'm just reading off the sheet.
Right beside the radio station.
Reading off the sheet, Stephen.
Right across from Duracell.
Gotcha, understood.
Corner of Mimosa and Mouse Creek.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I was reading off the sheet.
Okay.
That's my go-to, reading off sheets. Sorry. Key of Cleveland three-pointers, keyofcleveland.com. It's as easy as 1-2-3 on South Lee. Our scoreboard, which has Walker Valley leading 34-25, sponsored by Mountain View Nissan. 37 seconds left here at the half. Bradley Concrete game clock. Timeouts, Tennessee Valley Urology. Our foul sponsor, appreciate Tennessee Wesleyan University, tnwesleyan.edu. Free throws, Cleveland Utilities, your hometown connection. First period sponsor, First Horizon. At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our end of periods by Milligan Vane, milliganvane.com. We appreciate Dale's Heating and Air. Just call Dales.com. Chick-fil-A, located on Keith Street and Paul Huff. Is that okay? Did I get those two addresses right?
From ESPN Cleveland 1113 scoring update, TCU leads Ohio State in the opening game of the NCAA tournament, 14-13 with 9:18 left in the first.
There you go. It's an interesting one. And Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is our other sponsor, and we go to action here in the third quarter. Walker Valley basketball. Davis to Keaton on the left side. Back to Zach Davis. Zach looks to drive. He's guarded by Lewis. Zach gets all the way to the goal. No good. Fight for the rebound. Foshi runs it down, and here comes Farragut the other direction. Farragut to Lewis. Lewis kicking the corner, landing for three.
And he just said, wow.
Zach Davis just blocked the basketball into the entryway.
Zach jumped from about I-24.
Lanning may think about taking a shot again after that.
He come out. He wasn't even in his peripheral vision. That's how far he jumped.
That was crazy by Zach. Lanning out top now after that block. Lewis guarded by Clayton. Vining out top. Lanning on the right side. Lane picked up by Zach. Lane drives to the goal, up and creates space, but can't get the ball to go down, and Zach on the rebound.
Walker Valley's athleticism is giving Lane a little bit of trouble.
Salzville in the corner. Salzville spins, drives, gets him off his feet, then misses the 7-footer. Nice look by Salzville, just couldn't get it to go down.
Keaton's been beat twice on those rebounds.
Lane out top. Foshi for three. Good. It's a nice look by Foshi right there. And that's his first points of the game. Ashton loses the basketball, but gets it back. And it's going to call it out of bounds. Turnover. Farragut basketball.
Not the start Walker Valley wanted coming out of halftime.
Yeah, that's an unforced turnover right there. Lane will take the inbounds. And he's going to come across. He's guarded by Zach. Come off the screen. Looks, landing on the left side. He'll dribble it out top for the Admirals.
Farragut looks to be wanting to slow it down a little bit.
Lanning.
Yep, got him.
Clayton on the reach in. So that's going to be 3 on him, and he'll take a seat for a little while now. And none of his fouls, Stephen, are good fouls.
Yeah, they're all reaching fouls. You know, playing defense with your hands lead to sitting on the bench.
Inbound Farragut. Lewis fakes the handoff and takes it to the goal, up and good.
Making a run.
Lewis wanting to talk trash to somebody, and nobody would pay attention to him there. 34-30, 6:09 left. Walker Valley needs to cut this. Walker Valley hasn't scored here in the third quarter. Keaton out top. Back to Ashton. Ashton drives, looks, spins. He'll kick it back out to Salzville.
Good decision there by Ashton.
Zach. Inside to Salzville. Salzville guarded by Foshi. Salzville spins, and he's going to be fouled by Vining. I don't think Vining thinks he touches anybody.
No, he used to play pickup ball, the guy that used to never foul. The ref looked at him and said, oh, man, you grabbed his arm.
He literally came across his arms. So it'll be Salzville's free throw line to shoot 2. And that's 3 on Vining.
Yeah, he'll sit down. He's got to sit down, I would think.
Looks like they're going to leave him in. Free throw good by Salzville. That fouled Tennessee Wesleyan. And free throws by Cleveland Utilities. Second free throw, Salzville. Good. 36-30. Walker Valley needed that slowdown right there in that bucket.
First 2 points of the second half for Walker Valley.
Lewis. Right side, Vining, who stayed in the game. Lanning looks to drive. Ball taken away by Zach. Here comes Zach. Zach, push. 2-on-1. Up, under, and my goodness.
Stop.
No, that
just
should not be legal. He just took it through 2 players.
He hit the X and the Y button at the same time. I mean, stop.
Foshi for 3, no good. Rebound, Ashton. What a play right there. I can't even get past that one. Ashton back in, he's going to be fun to watch next year as well, Stephen. He's back. That teams have to look forward to seeing him again next year. Ashton drives, spins, out front. Keaton for 3.
Oh,
No
they
good.
could have used that one.
Here comes Lanning. Lanning doesn't have numbers, but he takes it anyway. But now he'll get it to Lane, and Lane will back it back out. Vining, top of the key. Back to Lewis. Lewis drives, spins, takes 3 or 4 steps there. No good, gets the bucket. 38-32.
Maybe Lewis is playing better than I thought, but he's talked after every point he scored.
Ashton drives. 7-footer Ashton up and good. He just does a nice job of just dribbling in right there to see if he can create space and takes good shots. So that's going to be 8 points for Ashton. Lanning, right side Lane. Lane for a long 3 for his first shot in a long time. Good. It's a long 3. 40-35. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. So Ashton will bring it across the timeline, come across the double screen. Out top Salisville drives, spins. 12-footer Salisville, good. Little line drive by Salisville.
Line drive?
I'm not sure that got 10 feet. I don't know how it got to the goal. I'm not sure that got 10 feet high.
You better stop. Look at that.
Lanning hands it off to Lewis. Lewis drives to the goal.
He's going to talk. Here we go.
He's definitely going to talk now. Up and good. That's going to be a foul on Coates. That's a little bit of a mismatch right there. They may need to switch that off right there. Coates is a great defender, but Lewis is just so much bigger than him.
You got to get Michael Wood into the game to guard Lewis, because right now he's going on a little run. The only thing tired on him may be his mouth.
That's exactly right. 42-37 with the bucket good. Here's a chance at the three-point play. Lewis sets, shoots. Cleveland Utilities free throw good. Tennessee Wesleyan foul on Coates. And that's Coates' second personal foul.
Cuts it to 4 here with 3:28 left.
Ashton
in the third.
Dribbles it in. Keeps dribbling. Spins. Kick out. Right side Salisville. Salisville for 3. Good! Salisville says, give me the basketball. Give me the basketball. That's 5 straight for him. Landing quickly in front court, and he's going to be fouled. We'll see if it's before the shot or not. It's going to be on Coates again. And I think they're going to put him at the free throw line. Yeah, it's going to be on Coates, and it's going to be a Tennessee Wesleyan foul on Coates. And he'll go to the Cleveland Utilities free throw line for 2 shots. 45-38, 3:09 left. Caleb Ayers set to come back in the game for Walker Valley.
Interested on these floors, why they don't have the guys out for the mops, on these types of games.
Maybe they're waiting until Saturday to put those out there when it's on TV. Free throw good by Lanning.
I guess.
Lanning with 9.
Yeah, they checked. So Coach checks out. Still doesn't help defensively on for Walker Valley. Ayers checks in, maybe a little smaller even than Coates.
Yeah, they're going to have to change the matchup there as far as who's guarding him. I don't think Ayers is going to guard him. Davis, he'll take the 3. Good. Kia Cleveland three-pointer by Zach right there. Nice look. Bang. 48-39. Walker Valley up by 9. 2:45 left. Ayers, Lanning takes him. It's a mismatch right there.
Again, there's 2 mismatches. That's what I'm worried about. Walker Valley, that the height, the size right now. Farragut's trying to take advantage of it a little bit to see if Walker Valley can answer.
Ball almost taken away by Lane. Out of bounds. Steven, when do you bring Clayton back in? He's got 3. When do you bring him back in?
Not till the 4th.
You
can't afford. Yeah, can't afford. Give him a chance to play in the 4th. I mean, Clayton's out. You got Wood setting. That's 2 of your bigger bigs for Walker Valley. But Walker Valley's got to right now. Salisville saying, "Get on my shoulders, fellas. I'll take you home."
That's 7 of the last 10 for him with Zach with a 3. So he's keeping them out there. 9-point lead. Lanning drives, spins. Nice pickup by Keaton. Now Parker Lane drives and it's partially blocked. No call on the foul. And it's going to be a good bucket. That's a nice take by Lane right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't bring Clayton back into the 4th. You let him play the whole 4th quarter with 2 fouls. 2 fouls that he's got left. That gives him the opportunity to play the entire quarter.
So that's a full Tennessee Valley Urology timeout by Walker Valley. We'll take it with them. High school sports sponsored by Cleveland Ford, back in 60.
At Tennessee Wesleyan University, we believe cost shouldn't stand in the way of your future. That's why we created the TWU Pledge, a program that covers the gap in tuition after Hope and other financial aid. For Tennessee residents who qualify, that means your tuition is fully covered. No surprises, no hidden cost, just an affordable path to your degree. The TWU Pledge is our promise to make higher education accessible because your potential is worth investing in. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more and see if you qualify.
At Wholesale Supply, value means performance you can trust. Get a Renai electric heat pump water heater for $249.95 plus tax with a TVA rebate. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver. Tax based on the original price of $1149.95 before TVA rebate. Rebate only available in TVA service areas.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
After the Walker Valley timeout, it's going to be Walker Valley basketball up 7. They'll get the ball at their in front of their bench, and it'll be Zach Davis to bring it in. There's Clayton, you know, Stephen, we talked about it. They're back, Clayton back in the game. That's a little bit of a risk for Walker Valley, especially up 7. Wyatt Keaton muscles his way in against Foshee and gets the bucket right there. That's the advantage of Vining not being in the game.
That's right.
Lanning, Foshee for 3. Good. Foshee says, I'll take your 2 for my 3. That's a Key of Cleveland 3, and here comes Zach across the timeline. He's guarded by Lewis. Zach all the way cross court to Ayers. Ayers drives, spins. Ayers from 7 feet, no good. Rebound, Salisville miss, out of bounds. Farragut basketball.
Yeah, good call there. Keaton knocks it out of bounds.
So it'll be Farragut basketball with a chance to cut this to 4 or 3. They could go to, if they get a 3 right here, they could cut this to a 1-possession game. Lanning. Lewis drives and throws the ball to...
I don't see him talking. What happened?
Yeah. I'm not sure which team that is.
He threw it out of bounds.
How? Whoa.
That's out of bounds. He threw it out of bounds.
He literally threw the ball out of bounds. Nobody touched that basketball.
Will's getting a warning. I think he's getting a warning here.
Rightfully so. I mean, the kid literally threw the basketball out of bounds. I mean, there was literally nobody around. He
threw the basketball out of bounds. It's wide basketball.
That's unreal.
He threw, the guy's right in front of him. He threw the basketball out of bounds.
Wow. Cross-court pass. Foshee.
He's going to get Keaton on a cheap one.
So it's a foul on Keaton. Walker Valley finding themselves. The fouls at the end of the first half was 10-3. Farragut had 10, Walker Valley 3, and they've caught it up here. And I don't know if the officials looked at that or not and decided they needed to catch it up, but they've caught it up here in the third quarter. 1:11 left, 52-46. Walker Valley lead. Farragut basketball under their own goal. Inbound to Lewis. Back to Lanning. Out top Foshee. Back to Lanning. Clayton guarding him. Lanning drives. Clayton can't
guard him.
Yeah. So he gets the goal and gets the easy one. Under a minute left, 52-48. That's the problem you have with Clayton in the game right now. Davis, guarded by Lewis. Davis looks, drives, loses the basketball, and Dickens makes a nice play right there and gets it back. Lewis drives up, no good. Walker Valley gets away with one right there.
Right there. Farragut had a chance and blew it.
Davis, right side, Clayton for 3, no good. Not a good shot. Rebound, Ayers, no good. Lane with the rebound, 25 seconds left. Lane pushes the action. Lane drives, and he's going to be fouled by Zach Davis. Not a good last minute and a half here for Walker Valley, Steve.
No, they have that goal. Ayers putback right there was an easy shot and just kind of had alligator arms on it, kind of drew back real fast.
Off of the Tennessee Wesleyan foul on Davis. That's a Cleveland Utilities free throw by Lane. It's a one-possession game, 52-49. Vining in with his 3 fouls, and Lanning gets a break here. Lanning's played well in the third quarter. Second free throw, Lane rolls out. Wood with the rebound. Gets it to Clayton. 20 seconds left. Walker Valley will look to take the last shot. Coates takes the 3. Good!
Oh, I can't believe he gave him that much space. He's not saying anything, though.
Yeah. 55-49. Ball up and under. Vining with the rebound, no good. Clayton, and at the end of 3, Walker Valley is able to get a bucket there and jump back out. 55-49 in the quarter, sponsored by Milligan Vane. We'll be back in 60 seconds, presented by Cleveland Ford.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Back to action here. 8 minutes left in this one to be decided. 55-49. Walker Valley leads. Walker Valley's never trailed in this game.
What a big three-pointer by Kel Coach right there. How they backed off of him that far, I do not know. Literally, Vining was just said, hey, shoot it. And Kel's like, okay.
That's exactly what happened. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll be Farragut basketball.
They're going back to this zone. They're 1-3-1 zone to start the fourth quarter of play.
It was effective for them the little bit that they ran it. So we'll see how Farragut handles it now. Dickens, Foshi out front. Back to Dickens. Michael Wood making himself big here.
Every possession is big, Greg. Every possession's big.
They call a kick on Coates there, so it'll be Farragut basketball.
It was not a kick. It was off his leg. You had the ref right in front of him that saw it. The other ref, your buddy, decides to call it.
my buddy. Lanning back in the game. Foshi out. Not sure I'd have taken Foshi out, but I guess he needed a break. Lewis loses the basketball, but gets it back. Back to Dickens. Left side lane, cross court Lewis. Dickens. Dickens is going to be fouled by Wood. So that's going to be Wood's first foul. So 55-49, 7:33 left here in this one. Farragut's had the ball for about 30 seconds and hasn't taken a shot here in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Lewis, back to Lanning. Lanning kicked by Wood.
Again, these are all wins for Walker Valley.
The clock is their friend right now.
You can kick it for 7 more minutes, you win.
That's exactly right. So it'll be Farragut basketball. Lanning to trigger it in again. Lanning always smiling.
He is that.
Inbounds. Lane. Out top Lanning.
That's a walk.
It was a walk. Vining up and under, no good. Vining gets his own rebound. Walker Valley let one go there. Lanning up and under, and no good. They call it offensive foul.
Yeah, he's out of control.
Lanning did a couple of things to turn the ball over right there.
And I will say this. He walked, but I'm going to say the flip over his head and it goes in was impressive.
It was.
He ran over the top of Salisville before that, but it was still impressive.
No doubt. So it'll be a turnover, big turnover right there for Farragut. They kept the ball for 42 seconds and turned it over. Again, like you said, Stephen, that's a huge win for this Walker Valley defense.
Yeah, I mean, you almost ran off a minute. You get the ball back. The score's the same. It's just, at the end of the day, that's a win. Every possession's a win.
Every possession a big one here in the fourth quarter. So Clayton's going to run the point. He'll come across. They're going to run their flex offense. Clayton off the screen. Clayton drives, keeps going, spins, kick out to Salisville. Salisville wanted the three, but a bad pass. He couldn't get set on it. Salisville. Coates. Coates is guarded by Lane. Coates loses the basketball. It loses it again. Back to Salisville. Salisville drives, spins, up, under to Zach Davis. What a pass by Salisville right there.
What a pass.
Unselfish play, get you easy buckets. So that's Zach Davis on the bucket, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot one. Cleveland Utilities free throw here. Nice, but you got to give Salisville that one. He's the one that created that, getting them in the air. Free throw Davis, good. 58-49, they've jumped it out to 9, under 7 minutes left in this one, and they'll stay in this 1-3-1. Lanning, Almost knocked away by Davis. Walker Valley getting her hands on a lot of basketballs. Lanning out top. Lewis for three. Short. Rebound.
It looked good coming off his hands.
Yeah, it did. Zach Davis, and here comes Zach in the front court. He's guarded by Lewis. Off the screen. Loses the basketball. Keeps his dribble. Wood. Clayton on the left side. Clayton looks to drive. Clayton, kick. Coates. Doesn't take the three, takes a step and takes the three. No good. Rebound, long rebound, Lane. And Foshi set to come back to the game. Cross court to Lanning. Lanning knocked away by Davis.
Again, jumping those passing lanes. We talked about it before the game. Jumping the passing lanes right there. Zach's done it 3 times in this game right now. That was going to be a wide open three for Farragut. Knocked the ball out of bounds. They have to reset with 6:08 left. Down 9.
Vining out and Foshi back in. They're putting their shooters back in. Vining hasn't been effective as a scorer, so they're getting him out. Lane. Again, they stay in this 1-3-1. Back to Lane.
Yeah, Wood's giving Lane some problems here up top.
Cross court, back out top Dickens. Dickens drives. Lanning. Again, running clock. Dickens for three. No good. Rebound Foshi. Foshi. Ball misses. Rebound. Salisville comes out strong with it. He's got Wood wide open at the bottom. Wood with a kind of a dunk. We'll call it a dunk. 11-point lead, Walker Valley. Two point, and that's going to be the technical foul on Farragut. That's huge. So this 11-point lead.
He chased him down.
Yeah.
He followed the ref all the way down.
Yeah, this 11-point lead just had a chance to go to 13, and huge momentum for Walker Valley. So that's a technical on Coach James Burris for Farragut. Zach Davis going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 60-49, 5:28 left. Those are momentum changers, Stephen, and those are the ones you like to see. Going to talk to the coach again. Oh, he literally just went down, and I don't know what he said to him. Oh, he went and told him to sit down. So do you have to sit down after a technical?
Used to, but rules change pretty quickly in this here arena.
So Burris is now sitting down, so maybe they are doing it. Zach, first free throw, up, no good. Ashton's set to come back in. He's had a nice break, getting their ball handlers back in the game. He just handles the ball so well, Stephen, especially under pressure. And Farragut's going to have to start putting pressure on. Second free throw, Zach, no good. Needed those. Still on an 11-point lead, 5:28 left, and it's going to be Walker Valley basketball. Ashton in, Coates out. Coates played some big minutes and had a huge bucket at the end of the third. Inbound to Ashton, guarded by Lane. Ashton comes across the timeline. Looking, driving, spins, leaves Lane hanging. Rebound, Clayton, a shot, or tried to alley-oop it to Clayton. He misses it, and he gets the ball back and gets the easy one. 62-49. Lanning quickly in front court, loses the basketball out of bounds, and it'll stay with Farragut. They call it off of Wood. Wood gets up a little gingerly, but it's still Farragut basketball. 62-49, 5:06 left in this one. Inbound.
Got to get back to the corner.
Lewis. Out front, Dickens.
Zach was trying to bait him right there. He was standing behind their own player.
Lewis on the right side loses his dribble, back out to Lanning. Right side, Dickens. Wood almost gets his hands on another one. Cross court, Lane for three. Zach goes flying by, and Lane loses the basketball. I think he made him nervous. And Salisville, the smart senior play right there.
Hey, this is Alfonso, the general manager of Crown Cleveland, your local home for Jeep and Ram. I'm here to announce that we have revamped our express lane. We are fully staffed and ready to take care of all your quick lube and oil needs. Please Google Crown Cleveland and see our great service specials.
Dickens is going to come out of the game. Vining back in. Vining's going to guard Wood coming back in. Salisville will take it out. I like this matchup with Zach Davis even against Lewis over here. Lewis is a little bit taller, but Zach is a lot quicker. Ashton, they're going to call an offensive foul on Salisville.
Will talked his way into it.
Yep, and he did. Salisville moved.
Well, Will talked him into that because he was chirping about the call before that he didn't get, and then turned around. He got that call the guy was going to get even with him right there for chirping.
Lewis.
Your
loses
buddy.
The dribble. Oh, Clayton almost gets it one. Cross court. Lewis for three. Ball looks pretty coming out of his hands. Ball, they're fighting over it, and it ends up in Farragut's hands. Got to get that ball right there. Foshi, Lanning, free throw line. Lanning.
That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball. Yeah.
Nice job right there by Michael Wood, and it'll be Walker Valley basketball. Nice job by Michael Wood right there. So it'll be Walker Valley basketball after the turnover. Nice job by Michael Wood. He's played some great minutes here in the fourth quarter. Ashton drives, keeps driving, 5-footer floater up, good. 64-49, 15-point lead for these Mustangs. Landing in front court, left side, Lewis. Lewis drives, loses the basketball, up and down. They say that Walker Valley touched it.
I believe Michael got it on the way up.
Yeah, that's a good call right there.
One of the Michael Woods.
One of them now knocked out of bounds by Zach Davis.
Another good job of jumping the passing lane right there for Walker Valley. 3:30 left. They're up 15. Defense is more important than offense through the rest of this game.
15-point lead, Walker Valley. Again, Stephen, like you said, they can milk this right now. Clayton goes flying by, and then they're going to call a foul on Sawsville. You got a 15-point lead. You just let him make that, and you live to fight another day on the other side.
Free throws stop the clock. You got to do the math in your head right here. Free throws stop the clock. Give him an opportunity to get another one on the board. You just let him put that in. You get the ball back, and you can work the clock.
And if you're going to foul him, you don't let him get the ball up. You make sure that he doesn't get the ball out. Ball missed. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Farragut.
Yep.
Nice job by Lewis right there, fighting for the basketball, and Wood can't keep his hands on it. 3:26 left, 64-51. Walker Valley leads. Winner of this one goes on to face, we saw a Whitehaven team that looked really good prior to this one. That's who the winner of this one faces. They won, 71-41?
Yep.
So Davis of the Zach variety will bring it across the timeline. Zach drives, picked up by Vining. Zach keeps going, and
Michael's got to follow that right there. If Michael Wood follows, Zach had him for an easy layup, but good finish by Zach.
Ball taken away by Wood. Clayton on the floor. Vining gets it back, though. Great hustle by both teams there. Lane back to Foshi. Foshi for three. Good. Foshi's a shooter, and that's going to be a timeout by Farragut. It's a 12-point lead, 2:52 left, full timeout. Tennessee Valley Raleigh timeout. We're sponsored by Cleveland Ford, back in 60.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, where you don't need the luck of the Irish to get all the cabbage for your trade-in. In fact, I'll give you up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book market value for any trade in any condition toward the purchase of any new Kia in our giant inventory. Plus, at Kia Cleveland, we'll spring you out of your old car, even if you owe $1,000 more than that Jinx Jalopy is worth. Attention credit challenge buyers. Today is your lucky day. If you've got a steady job, our lenders will say yes to you and yes to your situation, even if you have bad credit or no credit at all. So come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where buying, selling, or trading your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
Negative trade equity finance and new loan subject to lender approval. Expires nothing.
KiaofCleveland.com.
As we're back here with 2:52 left after a Farragut timeout, it's going to be Walker Valley basketball. Farragut's going to go to a full court press. Most teams, when they go to a full court press against Walker Valley, it doesn't work out well for them, Stephen. We'll see how Farragut fares.
Yep, you got to try something here.
Inbound, Zach, Clayton, Ashton finds Michael Wood underneath for the easy one. As I said, it doesn't work out for them. Easy bucket, and it bucket by Wood. Three on the other side by Lewis, no good. Sawsville with the rebound. Sawsville has been so solid in this game, Stephen. I mean, his stat sheet doesn't blow you away, although he's got 15.
I said before the game, I thought Sawsville was the key to this victory for Walker Valley.
But he's played so big in big places. I didn't realize he had 15. That's a quiet 15. Clayton, and he's going to be fouled by Lewis. Lewis is a good player on the offensive end, Stephen, but on the defensive end, he's a little bit of a liability. That's Walker Valley's kind of going to whoever he's guarding.
Yeah, he doesn't move his feet very well.
Inbound to Ashton. Ashton's going to be double teamed. He'll dribble out of it, get it to Zach, guarded by Lewis. Zach takes his time. Wood drives. Floating 5-footer by Wood.
Stop.
Oh, my goodness. Stop. It sticks on the back of the rim and then falls in for Wood. We'll take it. 6 points for Wood. Lanning is going to be fouled. They're going to call it on the floor. That's going to be a foul on Wood. That's 2 on him. 1:55 left, 16-point lead, Walker Valley. Again, you just want to run clock right now. Foshee knocked away by Clayton. Turnover. Great job by Clayton. Again, Walker Valley stepping in the passing lanes.
Wood's mad they didn't throw it to him.
He wanted another one. Davis across the timeline. Fights off the double team. Salisville to Zach. Zach spins, looks, kicks it back out to Ashton. Ashton. Walker Valley just looking to milk the clock. Clayton. Right side, Davis. He wanted to take the three, but he knew he would be in trouble if he did. They're going to call a foul on Lewis right there.
It's right in front of this guy.
Hugh doesn't call a lot of fouls.
No.
Hugh Jackman don't call a lot of fouls. I mean, that's
technical fouls he does, but other than that.
I mean, you got to remember, that's, what's his name? What's the claw guy? What's Hugh Jackman play? That would have been a great joke had I remembered what movie he's in.
You got to bring your own material.
I know, I didn't. Too bad. That would have been good. It's not Iron Man. Zach at the free throw line, good. Wolverine. There we go. Took me a minute. He's not going to call a lot of contact. Off of that Tennessee Wesleyan foul, Cleveland Utilities free throw, good by Zach. I'll get back on track here. Interestingly, Stephen, Whitehaven scored 71. Walker Valley sitting at 72 right now. Means nothing, but just thought that was an interesting stat. Ball almost dunked by Vining, but he misses and can't get his rebound, and Zach gets it, Ashton gets it, and Ashton is just making Parker Lane turn flips right now. Salisville sees Clayton underneath, no look, caught Clayton off guard, and Clayton misses, and Salisville with the rebound, under a minute left. Back out front, Ashton. I don't think Clayton thought that ball was coming.
Nope.
Ashton, 5-footer, up, off the glass, no good, and gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Vining.
Called by Wolverine.
See, he'll call one. If it's an obvious one, he'll call it. Thanks to Ryan. Ryan told me Wolverine on the text there. I appreciate that. Took me a minute to get there. So, Farragut set to mass substitute, as is Walker Valley. Ulo set to come into the game. Harrison Yost set to come into the game. Jeremiah Crowder set to come into the game. And Grayson Evans set to come into the game. Ashton free throw good. For Farragut, it's going to be number 32, Evans. Number 3, Wright. Number 15, Sagal. Number 12, Jenkins. And number 14, Atwell. Second free throw, Ashton up and good. Now Evans will come into the game and Ashton out. Great win for Walker Valley, Stephen.
Absolutely. Just a solid win. They, defensive end of the game there, or end of the floor, I should say. Walker Valley clamped down really after a small run by Farragut in the start of the second half. Walker Valley really started to clamp that down, and just a good win by Walker Valley.
Jenkins of Farragut with a long three right there. The fans are going to be going, where's he been the whole game? Yost drives, spins, looks, kick out Ulo. Ulo will take the three. Oh, no good. Crowder with the rebound. Crowder is a great athlete. It's his first year playing basketball, but he is a phenomenal athlete. He's going to go to the free throw line. 10.8 seconds left. Again, great win by Walker Valley here as they sit over on the sidelines and enjoy the win. Crowder, free throw, rolls in. He'll get the second one. Some nice shoes he's wearing too. Got some gold on them. Second free throw, good. Farragut front court as we wind this one down. Back out front. Drive. What was Yost doing?
I don't know, but he pushed him into Evans, and Evans got ran over.
I guess he wanted to get 0.2 seconds left. He wanted to get his name in the books. But they called the foul on Evans and not Yost. So that's going to be Sagal at the free throw line. Misses the first one. 76-57 here. Again, a really, really good win for Walker Valley. Walker Valley will play tomorrow. Tomorrow will be brought to you with Stephen Shelton and Denny Collins. It'll be 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow here at the Murphy Center. So that's the end of the game. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and give the final stats and wrap this up. This is High School Sports, sponsored by Cleveland Ford. We'll be back with the Leisure Time Bowling postgame show.
Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps? Dr. John Milligan at Milligan Vein offers office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. And your procedure is covered by most insurance. Visit milliganvein.com.
Check out the amazing deals during March Mania this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. You pick for $319 a month. 2025 Nissan Kicks Play, 2026 Kicks S, 2026 Sentra, or 2026 Versa SV. Just $319 a month for 84 months. Want to trade in your old car? Nissan's giving up to $7,000 over book value when you trade. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Shop in person, exit 20 off I-75 or cleveland-nissan.com. Payments are per month for 75 months. Does not include tax, tag, time, or dealer fee. Must finance with the dealer. Subject to credit approval and pick from new dealer stock.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Leisure Time Bowling is Cleveland's party place. Birthday parties for children, teenagers, and adults. Birthday parties at home take a lot of work, a lot of decorating, cooking, cleaning. Let Leisure Time Bowling do the work for you. Custom party packages are available, including some with Cosmic Bowling. Call 728-2988, 728-2988, ltbowling.com.
We're back here at the Murphy Center where Walker Valley just had a huge win over Farragut. They're going to play Whitehaven. Whitehaven 28, now they'll be 29-9 on the year. Walker Valley goes to 30-3. I said I had missed the last two games, I guess. So Walker Valley goes to 30-3 on the year. Apologize for that. But it's, again, Stephen, just a huge, huge win for Walker Valley. Second time they've won a game here the boys have won a game here at the Murphy Center in the state tournament.
Yeah, Walker Valley wins 76-58 to move on tomorrow, as you said. I think the turning point in this game was Kelcoach's three-pointer. I believe it was really the nail in the coffin there for Walker Valley. Just left him wide. Vining stepped back, Greg, and said, take the shot, and Coach said, got it. Nailed it. It was his only 3 points of the game, but it was a huge 3 points of the game. Scoring for Walker Valley and for Farragut. Farragut was led by Daniel Lanning with 13 points. Britton Lewis with 12. It was Reed Vining with 4. Aiden Fauché, with 9. Parker Lane with 8. Matthew Dickens with 8. Wesley Jenkins with 3, and Blue Sagal with 1. For Walker Valley, they were led by Zach Davis with 21 on 8 of 12 shootings, 2 from three-pointers and 3 of 6 from the line. Then followed up by Isaac Salisville with 15 points. Ashton Davis with 12, Turner Clayton with 9, Wyatt Keaton with 8, Michael Wood with 6, and Jeremiah Crowder with 2, and Kelcoach with the big three-pointer. Mustangs advance 76-58 over Farragut.
Stephen, one thing as I look here, 7 turnovers is all Walker Valley has tonight. We talked early how big turnovers were going to be in this one, and they only had 7 in this one.
Yeah, anytime you can stay less than 2 a quarter, It's not bad. Not a bad night for the Mustangs. So, again, Walker Valley moves on. They will play tomorrow against Whitehaven. We'll have it here. Denny Collins on the call tomorrow. Denny, if you're listening, you're coming to Murfreesboro. Denny Collins on the call tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern from MTSU, the Glass House. Walker Valley will play the 29-8 Whitehaven High School team.
As we wrap this Leisure Time Bowling post-game show up, we won't get to get Coach Campbell because they have other priorities, and we're not going to stay on the air that long to wait for about 25 or 30 minutes. So as we wrap this one up, again, great win by Walker Valley. They play 5 Eastern tomorrow. Denny Collins, Stephen Shelton on the call, and it's going to be a good one. And again, we saw Whitehaven; they're a really good basketball team. But Stephen, everybody here is a good basketball team at this point.
And everybody here is a big basketball team. Walker Valley now may be the smallest team left in this thing, but that one thing Walker Valley does is they pass the ball extremely well, and that may be a difference for Walker Valley moving forward.
So for Stephen Shelton, this is Greg Phillips. We're going to say good afternoon. I'm used to saying good night. Good afternoon. God bless from the Murphy Center here in Murfreesboro.
Hi, I'm Terry. Born and raised here in Bradley County, I'm running for County Commission, District 2, Seat B. I've helped plan long-term strategies, managing millions in federal education funds, and work to make sure that every dollar benefits our community. I'm committed to transparency, accountability, and putting you first. On May 5th, vote Terry, ready to serve you, District 2, Seat B.
Paid for by the candidate, Beverly Tipton, Treasurer.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil and check your vehicle. Cleveland Ford. Visit clevelandford.com.
Hi, this is Stephen Shelton at Cleveland Insurance. We would like to take a moment to congratulate the Mustangs on making it back to the state tournament. To the coaches, thank you for your sacrifice. To the players, thank you for your dedication and loyalty. And to the parents, thank you for sharing your children with our community and allowing us to enjoy and celebrate in